So far in this holy season of Advent, we have remembered the prophets who point the way for us to Bethlehem. We have remembered the Holy Family who traveled up that long road to Bethlehem to be counted. There was the Mother Mary, without whom there would be no baby. There was the earthly father, Joseph, and their donkey. Last week, we remembered the shepherds and the joy that came when the angels made their announcement to them. We remember how late that night the shepherds were in the fields outside Bethlehem, trying so hard to stay awake so that they could keep their sheep safe if a wolf came by. When all of a sudden a light that was so bright it hurt their eyes to look at it shone in the sky, and they were afraid until they heard voices singing the words, "Don't be afraid. Go, hurry, run to Bethlehem to see this thing that has happened and to meet this child who will change the world." Today, we light another candle. This is the candle of the three wise ones. Sometimes we call them three kings or even Magi. These three wise ones came from far away in the east. Sometimes we call it the Orient. And in their land, they were known for being so wise that people thought that they were magic. In fact, our word magic comes from the name that they had in their own language, Magi. Of all the things that these three knew about, what they knew most were the stars. They knew where each star belonged in the sky and at each time of the year that they should be seen. And they used what they knew to tell people important things like when it was best to plant crops, or when would be the best time to travel through the mountain passes when the snow would not be too deep. But one night, they saw a wild star. This star did not appear on any of their charts or maps, and it did not stay in one place in the sky. And so the three wise ones decided to follow it, to see where it would lead and what it had to show them. But they had so far to go, so far to travel, that they would not make it on time. And we celebrate the day that they arrive on January 6th, or the closest Sunday after it. We call this day Epiphany. Even though the wise ones didn't arrive on Christmas night, we remember them today because just like us, they are on a journey to Bethlehem. Here is the light of the prophets. Here is the light of the Holy Family. And here is the light of the shepherds. Today, we add a light for the Magi who traveled that long way to see what the wild star wanted to show them. Let's enjoy this light. And now, friends, for the final time in our waiting season of Advent, we will change the light. I wonder if the wise men used a light in one place like this when they traveled after dark. Just like maybe the shepherds used it in the fields, or Mary and Joseph did on that long road to Bethlehem. But when we change the light, instead of being in only one place, it spreads to go with us wherever we are during the week. This week, take the light of the prophets, the light of the Holy Family, the light of the shepherds, and the light of the Magi with you wherever you go until we come together again to see what amazing thing happens in Bethlehem.